or a miserable spring. However, if you do have these symptoms, there are some natural ways that you can kind of help alleviate it without having to bombard yourself with so many of the over the counter antihistamines and things like that, because, some of those things kind of interact with other situations you may have in your body, i.e. if you have any type of heart issue, an antihistamine might not be the best thing for you, you know. But the first one on the list is licorice root. I know it sounds horrible. Most people don't like licorice. The first thing you think about is those black Twizzler type candies when we were kids that was really pungent in flavor, or if you are more of a naturalist kind of person, you know that it comes in it looks like little sticks. But it does so many good things. I mean, awesome things. It relieves sore throats, cough. It's a cold remedy, acid reflux, digestive support, anti-inflammatory, immune system support, relieves constipation, viral infections, adrenal support, even PMS, ladies. So you might want to listen up, and relieve stomach ulcers. It's a root, of course, and it acts as a soothing agent or an expectorant. So it opens up your airways, which kind of alleviate it. It helps you to be able to breathe instead of having so much of the congestion and not being able to breathe when you go to sleep at night, or needing a humidifier or the Vicks Vapor Rub right up underneath your nose and stuff like that, because that tends to get, kind of not so clean. Um, but, it helps, and it's useful for reducing, like I said, the phlegm and upper respiratory symptoms and sore throat. It's so good. It actually helps with canker sores. I mean, you name it, it covers it as far as, the upper side. Let's say your chest up. It helps you out a lot. And it does a little bit for your digestive system. Now, it comes in pill form. It comes in the candy. It comes in, like I said, the root. They use it as like a natural toothbrush. I don't know. I grew up in New York and New Jersey, where we used to see people chewing. They're called chew sticks. And they would chew on them, and their teeth were really pretty. As Sidney Poitier was the first person I ever knew of that used tree bark, he called it, but they were the little sticks. The licorice root actually comes in a toothbrush type of tree stick. So it sounds a little primitive, but trust and believe. Sometimes the old remedies are the best remedies. Remember when you were a little kid, the things that your grandma used to do for you that worked every time and didn't cost her a dime. Might want to think about that. And the next one is going to be honey. Now, that's my personal favorite. I like to get the locally harvested honey. It's raw and unfiltered, so that you're getting every bit of the honey. And what that does is, when bees go around and they pollinate the flowers, of course, when they go back, they produce the honey. Well, that honey has the pollen from all of those different flowers. Okay. Why would I want that in my system? Well, this is why. When you get it inside your body, it actually helps you naturally build up the tolerance and resistance. It's an internal type of antihistamine for you, because now you're able to walk outside and the allergies not get to you as bad. You don't have to use so much over-the-counter medication, again, just like the licorice. But, it's great, especially when it's local. The reason you want local is because, of course, you want the trees and the flowers that are in your surrounding area. If you live in California, you don't want honey from Georgia. And if you're from Georgia, you don't want honey from New York, because the trees and the flowers are different, and you might have allergies to those trees and flowers as well. So you want it to be locally grown, harvested rather. And what I do is I try to find, if I can, I'll find like one of those side of the road type of people, the fruit stands or whatever, and they're selling the honey, because they actually have the bees, they're beekeepers. They're harvesting that honey, they're bottling it, and then they're selling it. Yes, it costs a little bit more, but trust me, it is the best. It tastes so good. It's really, really, really good. And it is equally as good for you. You can use it on your skin. When you, like ladies and gentlemen, if you have breakouts on your skin and you're dealing with acne, it's one of the best things for you. If you have oily skin, also one of the best things for you. Why? Because what you do is you go ahead and you clean your face, with your cleanser. You pat your face dry. Don't rub it, of course. Pat your face dry. You take a thin coat of honey, put it over your face, and let it sit for about 10 or 15 minutes. It'll become tacky. It'll never get hard. Of course, we know honey never gets hard. And you use a warm rag, and gently remove the honey from your skin. Now, if you're doing this at night, it's perfect, because what you want to do is once you remove that layer of honey from your skin, let your face air dry. Do not apply any type of creams or oils or anything to your skin, because you won't need it. And excuse me. And what it does is it goes in and it actually helps almost, I guess you could say, detoxify. It's a antiseptic, and it plumps your skin. It makes your skin really soft and even. It is a wonderful thing. So try it out. It's a good thing. And like I said, it aids in skin nourishing, antiseptic. It actually helps heal wounds, helps sunburn, reduces acne, a nail and a hair conditioner, and a lip scrub. If you put it on your lips and go to sleep, when you wake up in the morning, you got soft lips. If you got chapped lips, when you wake up, they won't be anymore. So, excuse me, I'm so sorry for coughing in your ear, but it is awesome. It is awesome. It is awesome. I live for the honey. I love honey. I love licorice. So, you might want to look into those. Now, those are the two for this week that we're going to talk about. But there are a few more, and we'll talk about that as time goes on. But I just wanted to give you my two top favorites. So we're going to break, have a little bit of music. I'm going to get something in my throat so I can stop coughing. And we'll be right back.
Of concrete. that, get that money back. When you out here getting mad cash, how could you be mad? I'ma have the last laugh flashing on your ass. Pulled another bag, had to put it in the stash. I'm getting old, but is it worth it? If you didn't do it for a check, would you be working? Money coming in just to make another purchase. Once that money gone, time to get back to the purpose. Fresh to death, I never needed bags. Do what I want, I see no need to ask. I'm taking names and I'm teaching class. Here goes some game for your leeching ass. It's about the vision, not the cash. No, that don't last. It's about your presence, not your class. So I don't ask how much you make or where you stay or who you know. Can you show me all the skill set and how you flow? I'm in debt, but I be moving like I'm rich. I don't mean I'm spending money, bitch. I mean I'm on my shit, real spit. I got me a line, I got peace of mind. I'm up early now, every day, so I can cheat the time.
We are back. Sorry about that quick break. I just had to get something in my throat because I was choking. Trying not to cough in your ear, but you know, such is life. But unfortunately, I'm suffering right now. I have a double ear infection and an upper respiratory infection. Yay, springtime. Time to not feel well, but I'll suffer the consequences because I know summer's coming real fast and I'm gonna enjoy it. Anyway, so I know that everyone has been seeing a lot of the Democrats jumping in saying that they want to run for president, and basically since we've gotten the one that we're dealing with now in office, you really don't need any credentials to make it to the White House. They've pulled that back. So I know that there's a lot going on. I know that there are a lot of people, you know, really just throwing their hat in the ring and saying, okay, well, pick me, or let's see how far I can go, or, you know, whatever the case may be. And I think that it's a good thing. I think that this situation is forcing people to step up and step out. And that's unfortunately what we need. We need people to step up and step out and take control or responsibility for the community. You know, we all have to take responsibility for our community, but you know, we have to have the right people in office to help. And right now, everyone's angry, everyone's upset, and it's all for different reasons. If you're a feminist, you're mad because of the Me Too movement. If you're African American, you're mad with the Black Lives Matter. If you're a racist, you're mad because you want to make sure that everyone else gets put back in their boxes. If you're, you know, in between, you're mad because no matter where you turn, someone's mad at you for another reason that you can't control. So I think it's just total mayhem right now. And stepping up in your community, it doesn't mean that you have to run for office. It just means that you need to step up and take responsibility. I've noticed that children need guidance. When kids get out of school in the afternoon, 9 out of 10 times, there's no one there to meet them, to bring them in the house, to get them something to eat, to make sure they do their homework, you know, things like that. If you are a person who is at home, how hard is it for you to say, hey, I see the kids out here.